Hey guys, how's it going? It's Brandon here, BB's iPod Touch Up. Today I'll be giving you my full review of the new Apple iPad 2. Now I know a lot of people have been interested in this and have been wondering if they want to upgrade or not, and I will be going over all those things in this video. So just be sure to watch the whole thing, and I'll let you guys know if you should get it. Under what circumstances should you get it, and what not. So first off, one of the biggest things that they announced for the iPad 2 was that it would be coming in a white version, which is something that Apple, hasn't seen in mobile devices, and they're not used to shipping white devices other than like MacBooks and iMacs and things like that. So this is unique. I decided to go with the white. I've heard people say that it looks cheaper and feels cheaper, but I really don't feel that way. I think it actually feels really nice, and I believe that it would be the same on a black. I did have the first black iPad 1. I actually did sell that though. So it basically comes down to your personal preference. If you like the black or the white, you should probably just go into the Apple Store and take a look for yourself and make your decision in there. You could play around with the iPad and see some things on it. But another thing about the iPad that's different in the iPad 2 is that actually you can see your fingerprints on the white bezel around the whole iPad and the screen. So if you don't like fingerprints, I actually don't either, then you will find yourself cleaning the screen a lot. So that could be a reason to buy a smart cover as well. I actually didn't buy one because I didn't think it was worth it. So, but if you think you need one, then you can watch some reviews or something, because I didn't think it was worth the whopping $70 for a case that doesn't even cover the back. So that's up to you though. Let's just go ahead and talk about the hardware. So it is 33% thinner and it is very lightweight. It's a lot lighter than the first iPad, which is that's gonna that's just gonna be another reason to make a person upgrade. They're gonna go in the Apple Store. Oh wow, this thing is thin. This thing is really lightweight. I didn't want to carry that heavy iPad. Not saying the iPad was too heavy. It wasn't that heavy, but this one is significantly thinner and lighter. So it is 33% thinner, by the way. I don't have the iPad 1 because I did sell it, but you can see right there. I know I've showed that in another video, but that is just how thin it is. It's very thin, very futuristic like look is what I like to say, because of how it's curved off on the back, and it just feels so futuristic, like something you'd see in the future, which is really cool. And another thing I like about this iPad is that it doesn't wobble like the old iPad. If you set it down on a flat surface and you were like pressing things, it would just wobble back and forth. And that was a pain sometimes. If you were typing something, you were typing like a long Word document or whatnot, that could be something bad. Nothing too big, just maybe I might be being a little bit too picky. But so let's go ahead and get into the software of the iPad 2. Now the iPad 2 is running the A5 chip with a dual-core 1 gigahertz processor, which makes this thing run at blazing speeds. This thing is very fast, and that's one of the main reasons I upgraded. I upgraded obviously to make videos on it, but also because I knew that it would have an outstanding performance factor, a lot faster than the old iPad. So I definitely noticed a difference in the speed difference. It opens apps faster, closes apps faster, opens web pages faster. It's just an overall great experience when you are on this iPad, because nobody likes a slow device. Nobody likes things freezing up on them, or things like that, which is what you get sometimes with the Android software, things like that. I would know because I did have Android, but that was on a phone. But anyways, the front and rear camera on the I'm kind of going back and forth between software and hardware, just coming in my mind. You have the front facing camera right there, and you have the rear facing camera right there. Now this camera, I did do a video test. You can check that out in my videos. I'll have a link down in the description if you want to see it as well. It's not the best quality. I didn't think it was bad. It shoots in 720p at 30 frames per second, and I didn't think it was bad. The front facing camera is not too good, but the rear facing camera is the one I took the video quality test with, yeah, and it wasn't that bad. I mean, it shoots in 720p. It can't be too bad if it shoots 720p, right? But it's not the best. It's not going to replace your HD camera, your Sony camera. So you just don't be buying this thinking you're going to carry it around taking pictures of tourist pictures, like going around to other cities and taking pictures and expecting them to be good. So another thing that came on this iPad was an application called Photo Booth, which I'm sure you're all familiar with it. but it is on the Mac. But you can see right here that just takes pictures. You know, you can switch between your front and your back pictures. Just something fun to play around with. You know, nothing major, nothing worth getting it for or anything like that. So you can like make people's. Here, I'll show you a picture of me. Where is it? Well, I guess a picture of my friends on here. I took like pictures with it. I thought they were kind of funny, kind of funny to mess around with. There I am. So I just thought those were pretty funny to mess around with, something fun to do on the iPad, something new that was not on the old iPad. So it just adds a little entertainment factor in there. Something, like I said, just something fun to play around with. Now, this iPad does have a 10-hour battery. I actually haven't charged this thing in like a few days, and I still have, what is that, 30%. I go on and off between the internet. I turn Wi-Fi on and off, depending on my time, but I do turn it off, which saves a lot of battery. And I actually got 9 hours battery the first time I started using it. I was turning Wi-Fi on and off, and my brightness, I think it's midway. Yeah, I think my brightness is midway. Hold on. I'll show you my brightness real quick. There's my brightness. Yeah, it's about midway, as you can see right there. So, very great battery time, and that's definitely another factor in there that it's faster, has the A5 chip, and it's still the same battery life as the old iPad, which is another big thing because it is faster, which is crazy that they could do that within the same battery life. So most people are saying, this is the same iPad 2 is the same as the iPad 1. Oh, it has cameras, that's the only difference. But it actually has 9 times better graphics. So if you're into gaming on your iPad, then this is definitely a reason to upgrade. It has 9 times faster graphics. Like I said, it's faster. Has camera. What's not to love about a camera on a device, even if it's not the best. That's really great to have. So it just runs things smoother. I've installed lots of apps. You can't say it's fast just because I've installed lots of apps. I've installed plenty of apps. I've deleted a lot of them. I still have a few in there. Games. I just put all my stuff in folders so I only have one page, which is pretty convenient. Web pages load faster. Apps close and open faster, which is always nice. Games are a really fun experience on here. There's lots of apps for the iPad out there, and a lot of them have really great graphics, so you can pick some of those up and play them. I know there's some of like the dragon games. There's Dungeon Hunter, like some of those games like that I've played, and they're really great on the graphics. So now it all comes down to, should you get the iPad 2? If you're confused, you're stumped, should I get the iPad 2? I don't know if I want to invest so much money into something I don't know if I'm going to be happy with, things like that. So there's two different sides to the story. If you had an iPad 1 and you're thinking about upgrading, I personally think you should upgrade because one, if you'll have the iPad 1 and the iPad 2, so you can either you could sell one of them. You could sell them on eBay, Craigslist, whatever. If you're not happy with one of them, whatever one you like best, you can maybe give it to a family member or sell it, and you will be happy from there. And you can, I'm pretty sure you'll most likely go with the iPad 2 because it's definitely better than the iPad 1. So, but if you like playing games and you have a little extra money to spend, then yes, definitely replace your iPad 1 with the iPad 2. Now, another person may be new to the whole tablet game and may not have ever had a tablet before in their life, and they're trying to decide between a Zoom, an iPad 1, or an iPad 2. Now, I think you should. It's really personal preference. It's hard for me to say, but if I were you, I would probably get the iPad 1 since it has went down in price $100, and you could probably get it cheaper on eBay. Even though iPad 2 is the best tablet around right now, in my opinion, it's probably better for you to wait. Unless you're in dire need of a tablet right away, I would definitely wait for maybe the Zoom 2 or the iPad 3, or maybe a new one that comes out of nowhere that's supposed to be really good, because some people are holding off on the iPad because of Flash, even though you can get that if you jailbreak. But if you have a little extra money and you want to buy a tablet to see how it works, and you're into Apple, then definitely go ahead and pick up the iPad 2. I mean, you have nothing to lose. You can sell it. You can turn around and sell it for probably about the same price you paid for on eBay right now. because you know how these iPad 2s, they're all sold out. So I wouldn't be surprised if you got more than what you paid for it actually. So again, I would wait. Again, if you haven't gotten anything yet and you are you're not in like dire need of it right away, I would definitely wait, because something very good should be coming up soon. You know, maybe Motorola is trying to fight back against the iPad 2, maybe make something better. You never know. So it's really personal preference, guys. I'd go into the Apple Store and check it out for yourself, see what you like about it. You know, maybe go into a Best Buy, check out the Zoom, whatnot. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments. Did you guys get the iPad 2? Are you planning on getting it? What are you gonna get something over the iPad 2? Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.